We did a nice job of, man, how good can we get without the ball being back in our hands before we get on the grass in August? And our guys have taken to that. I've talked a lot about it. We don't have a ton of experience with guys that have played at State, but we've got guys that have played a bunch of ball at other places. And so they knew what it was supposed to look like. They ran with it. I'm probably most proud of the leadership and the growth in that area since we got done with spring ball, and excited about, getting back going. I want people to watch us play and say, man, those guys play the game the way it's supposed to be played. There's great toughness, there's physicality, there's edge, there's aggression, there's people that are playing at a really high level and with a ton of passion. You watch them play and they're excited to play the game, and that's what I want our program to be.
I think it's going to be fun. I think toughness is going to be a big thing. We're going to be physical. And the biggest thing, we're going to have fun. Like, you're going to see a lot of guys celebrating, having a good time, enjoying the game of football. This is a game that we grew up loving to play, and it's been a blessing for all of us to be able to get to this point. So I think you're going to see a lot of fun. You're going to see physicalness, toughness, all those things. Competitive. We're going to be very competitive. So.
Head coach Jeff Lebby loves to use the term showtime, and that's because he wants his players to put on a show every time they step onto the field. So the Bulldogs' first show will be August 31st at home against Eastern Kentucky.
It's always a challenge when you come in with different coaches and have to learn new schemes. So I mean, it's been great bonding with the guys and being able to come together and learn everything and be able to, be a family, everybody just being closer, so it's been better. Energy, I mean, it's been great that he came in because I feel like we have more energy and it's more of a family more than just football. We all are like more closer together than we've ever been, and our locker room environment is great. Yeah, he was very funny, and he was the smartest guy I've met ever. So, I mean, Mitch was a great guy. He was very funny. So, I mean, he was definitely an offensive guy, but he was fun to be around.
Just how detailed everything is. Like, he really emphasizes, the devil's in the details and just the smallest things that you wouldn't think play a big role in success, play a huge role in being successful.
We're not done here for day 3. The Texas Longhorns feel comfortable in Dallas, but will they feel comfortable in the SEC? We're going to discuss that next as your SEC Media Days craze rolls on.
Are you passionate about healthcare? South College's Associate of Science and Nursing program could be your path to making a real difference. Immerse yourself in evidence-based holistic patient care, patient education, and collaborative practices. Experience hands-on learning in classroom, lab, and clinical settings. Explore diverse specialties including maternal infant care and adult health. And by completing South College's Associate of Science and Nursing program, you'll be eligible to take the NCLEX exam. Visit south.edu today to learn more. South College, where dreams find direction.
As a professional NASCAR driver, speed and precision are crucial for me on the track. That's why I trust Pinnacle Home Improvements for all my exterior home needs. Pinnacle's experts get the job done right and fast, just like my pit crew.
Now for a limited time, Pinnacle Home Improvements is offering 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 12 months. Have a new roof installed, new windows for your entire house, or new siding, and make your home a winner.
Choose Pinnacle Home Improvements and experience the difference today.
Now at Checkers and Rallies.
Brisket on a burger.
The new barbecue brisket melt for $3.99.
Brisket on a burger.
Genuine, hickory smoked, tender, juicy brisket.
On a burger.
With all the fixins on Texas toast. Just $3.99. And for even more brisket, our new brisket Boss Switch. With 3 times the sweet and smoky brisket.
Brisket on a bigger burger.
Now, flavorful brisket.
On a burger, we got you.
Only at Checkers and Rallies.
It takes passion, hustle, grit. And it only works if you do. It's the dream. And the only place to find it is on Peachtree TV, where your Atlanta dream takes on the basketball world, where the dream becomes a reality, where the dream is the other team's worst nightmare. Only on Atlanta's own Peachtree TV.
We can't make your hairdo look real, but we can help you keep it dry.
Texas has finally declared itself back after making a college football playoff appearance. A lot of their success came because of good quarterback play in Quinn Ewers, a stout defense, and an explosive run game. But in year 4 under Steve Sarkisian, how will the Longhorns fare in the SEC? Let's find out.
The Texas Longhorns took the stage at SEC Media Days for the very first time. They've been kind of a hot topic of discussion this week with, them and Oklahoma being kind of the new members and the schools are welcoming this new 16-team conference that we've got. And already it's pretty evident that this is not going to be like the old Big 12 where Texas is coming
not at all.
from. We talked about horns down, which was a penalty in the Big 12. Well, that's not going to be the case here in the SEC, according to officials. So it'll be a little bit different for the Longhorns this year. And coming off of a college football playoff appearance, they're going to have a huge target on their backs.
Definitely a huge target on the back. They had a 12-2 season last year, plus beating SEC powerhouse Alabama. This year, their schedule's not going to be easy, starting with the non-conference, heading to Ann Arbor for national champion, defending national champions Michigan, and then they also have Georgia this year. They also have Florida. They have Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, but then they also have that November 30th game against Texas A&M. But they are confident in themselves that they're going to accept the challenge this season.
This is the elite conference in college football, and we're fortunate enough to be part of it. And we won't do anything without having a level of respect of who we play, where we're playing them, the types of players that they have, the coaching that they have. And I think on the flip side of that, we have to go earn their respect. We're not going to get anything in this deal. Nothing's going to be free, okay? We're going to have to go earn the respect of our opponents, the opposing coaches, the opposing fans, and that's going to be kind of on the forefront of what we do.
We respect our opponents, but we don't fear them. So at the end of the day, we're going to get their best shot, and we have to make sure we give them our best shot. So it's going to be an amazing season. It's going to be a long season, but it's going to be an amazing season, and we're most definitely up and ready for the challenge.
This is the deepest team we've had, probably the most talented team we've had in my 4 years here. I can unequivocally say that. We're going to go attack this thing. Like I said, we've got a ton of respect for this conference and the teams in this conference, but we're going to go attack it, and we're going to go try to win a conference championship, because that's why we're at the University of Texas. So we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to renewing rivalries with Texas A&M and with Arkansas. We're one of the few schools with realignment that has benefited from realignment, that we've gotten some rivalries back.
Texas also brings more rivalries into the SEC conference, already full of them. I mean, you have the Egg Bowl, you have the Iron Bowl. Texas brings the Red River rivalry, plus, of course, the in-state rivals, A&M and Texas, renewing this year.
Yeah, that first time they've played each other since Kyle Field back in 2011, and it's coming back to Kyle Field November 30th. That place is going to be rocking. We are for sure looking forward to that one. And of course, it all kicks off August 31st. The Texas Longhorns will host Colorado State. Reporting from Dallas at SEC Media Days for Morgan Weaver, I'm Tyler Shaw.
Freshman and sophomore year, I feel like the consistency of me being more in tune with the game. I felt my teammate Jake Majors, he came back from a little O-line retreat, and he talked about it. He was like, do you like football? Do you love football? Do you live football? I feel like I'm living football. Like, I live for football. This is what I want to do. So just me being more in tune to film, more in tune to my technique, just different things like that. And just going into this off season, just staying consistent and just making sure I stay dominant.
That's a wrap on day 3. Day 4 will bring the likes of Arkansas, Auburn, Kentucky, and Texas A&M, who will take the stage and ultimately wrap up this 2024 Media Days. For now, from Dallas, I'm Bailey Burmaster. Make sure to join us on Thursday for your SEC Media Days craze.
Drive into summer with the Honda CR-V and Accord. Your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
We know y'all are busy. If you're working like a dog, you don't have time to wait for insurance quotes. That's why at Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, we've added convenient new ways to get that incredible